Hello, my friends. How you doing today? And I am doing well. And I'm gonna get right to the point. I got some stuff. I got a couple I got a couple packages. One from eBay and one from I don't know. One from Kentucky. Yeah, I got two packages. I'm gonna go with the bigger one first. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with the big one first, and it's in a box. So I'm gonna rip this box open, and I'm gonna see if I can get the. Hold on a second. Just wait a minute. All right. That over there and over there. What I picked up here is you're gonna find this a little strange, a little odd. This is the Chucky Killer Cut. Do I still have the Chucky thing from? I do, but I'm not gonna go grab it. So my daughter, big Chucky fan. I have a granddaughter now. My little treat there, my little pumpkin head. She born and she here now too, and she probably gonna be a Chucky fan too. She got a little stuffed Chucky and she carries it around and you give it a big hug and it shakes and she likes the little Chucky there and she's teething on its knife right now. That's a little strange, but that's okay. You know, because my kids did the same thing and they turned out, most of them, good. But I didn't have this collection, and I'm assuming that eventually I'm gonna sit down with my granddaughter and I'm going to want to watch me some Chucky, and I needed to get the Seed of Chucky, the R-rated version. Now, I have these on DVD already. I wanted them all in one setup, okay? I have them on Blu-ray. I got the first three on 4K, but I wanted the Seed on DVD because that's the only way you can get the R-rated version. If you have the Seed, more than likely the copy that you have, if you have it on Blu-ray, is unrated, okay? And the unrated version is pretty rough. Okay, so usually I'll sit down with my kids and I'll fast forward past the bad scenes, but that one's way too intense. Okay, there's way too much stuff going on in Seed of Chucky, and Seed of Chucky's pretty funny because it's got Glenn or Glinda in it. That's probably one of my favorites up there. Listen, I love me. It goes like this: Child's Play 2. Okay, you like? What happened to Child's Play? What happened to Chucky 2 or whatever? Child's Play. What happened to Child's Play 2? What happened to Child's Play 1? I love me some Child's Play 1, but I've watched that so many times. That's if you have to watch part 1 in order to introduce the rest. That's a must. But if you have already watched Child's Play 1 in your life, you probably have more of a range of Chucky's or Child's Plays to choose from. And I usually go right to Child's Play 2. I really love Child's Play 2. And the funny thing is, Child's Play 2 is the one I would not show my kids when they were little because I thought that was way too graphic. And then it would probably go to like a Bride and then Seed. And then I actually really love Child's Play 3. I like the military school thing with that going on. I thought that was... I got no problem with Chucky's. The only one that actually I get the last two confused. Well, not the last two, but the Curse and the Cult. I get them a little confused. Those were a little bit of an odd, rough, weird watch because Chucky was a little different. He was a little more CGI-ish, okay? And I'm more of that practical effects, puppet type stuff. So yeah, I like my Chucky to be a puppet, and I'm pretty sure that they use a lot of CGI stuff in one of them. I don't know if it was Cult or Curse. They do use a lot of CGI stuff. Now, I will tell you, I just binge watched the TV series, the season 1, because I don't stream things, so I had to wait for the Blu-ray to come out. And then once it came out, I started watching it, and the first couple episodes gave me some major anxiety. So I was like, it's one of these things where once you have an anxiety attack, you don't want to watch anything anymore. But I was like, you know what? I love me some Chucky. I am going to take my medication. I am going to force myself to binge watch these things. And I watched every single episode, and I loved every single episode. That Child's Play TV series there, a Chucky TV series, is great. Okay, it's a great thing, and what's great about it is it's so nostalgic. They use all these bits and pieces of all. If you're a big Chucky fan or Child's Play fan, and you know Chucky or Child's Play, you'll see bits and pieces in the hidden Easter eggs in the episodes, and you're like, wow, that's that one, and that's that one. Hey, there she is again, or there he is again, or they use that. It's wild. It's wild what they're doing, and it's really cool. But I wanted to get one of these personally for my own house. Because I did buy her the other set, but the set that I got her did not have this. So I figured, okay, well, if I'm going to buy it for my house, and I already have these all on DVD, and I already have these all on Blu-ray, and I already have the first 3 on 4K, I got to up my game if I'm going to get a box set. So I got this 3-dimensional jobber here, this one with the 3D Chucky, okay? I just thought that if I was going to up my game, I might as well I might as well buy myself something different. And there's no use to getting just a flat one to stick on the shelf there. It comes in this little sleeve thing there. This was used. It does have to be wiped down a little bit. It's one of them those flip disc thing there. You got the and fingerprints all over it. I bought it used, but they were going for this set in particular with the 3-dimensional Chucky, with the 3-dimensional Braille Chucky. Was it a Braille Chucky? I don't know. Was going for a little bit. Certain people trying to get a little bit for it, but there was a guy selling this thing, and I paid $7 for it or whatever, and I was like. He actually was $7 a best offer. I'm like, I'm not going to make a best offer. I'm going to give you $7 that you asked for it because I think that's reasonable. Because there's other people on eBay and Mercari that are trying to get $25, $30, $40 for it because it's 3-dimensional. And I guess they only made so many 3-dimensional ones or whatever. But I thought that was pretty cool. The whole, how he's 3-dimensional. And I was like, if I'm going to buy something I already own, because I already own all these all on DVD already, I'm going to do that. And I ended up picking up this. This came in another pickup there, but it's been still sitting here. Child's Play, the first one, because as you know, I guess Universal owned this and MGM owns this. So I said, okay, well, I need the DVD, which is this was kind of this was a stupid buy, and I'll tell you why this was a stupid buy. I own this on DVD already. I own the 25th anniversary already. I went and did my research, checked to see what I had over there, and behind all of my Blu-rays and 4Ks that I already have, the box sets and everything, I realized I have this already on DVD. So that's why I bought this, was for the DVDs, for the Child's Play 1 DVD to go with these Child's Play DVDs. I didn't need the Blu-ray because the Blu-ray came with the 4Ks and the Blu-ray came with the Blu-ray set. So I didn't need the Blu-ray. So this Blu-ray in here is kind of useless. But of course it's part of the set, so it's going to stay in the set. And I found out that I had the 25th anniversary already DVD. So I bought this for nothing, but I paid like $3, $6 for it or whatever. It was between $3 to $6. It was no more than that. So did I mean, I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna put them on the shelf like this. The other one, maybe this is a good thing because the other one is actually in a DVD case. So this is in a smaller, slimmer case. So this will look better on my shelf. So maybe there is a purpose behind my ridiculous purchase there. And I have one more package here. One more that I'm going to crack open here. From Blowout of Here eBay. Blowout of Here eBay from Shepherdsville, Kentucky. A lot of Kentucky stuff going on around here. A lot of stuff from Kentucky. And it's yes. I'm excited. I am excited. It is a copy of Eli Roth's History of Horror Season 3. Once again, I'm not a streamer. I believe this comes on this is on AMC. I thought I was going to say Sci-Fi Network, but it's not the Sci-Fi Network. It's AMC. I am a huge Eli Roth fan. Number one. Okay, I love me some Eli Roth movies. Okay, you may think me sick. You may think me depraved, crazy, nuts. Okay, but I love me some Hostel. Okay, there wasn't one Hostel movie I did not enjoy. I enjoyed all three of them. What was the other one? He's got other ones. Okay, but in the top of my head, I'm not gonna be able to throw them out there at you. But he did do a couple more horror movies. There's one that I actually had to seek out to find. What was he did the one where they're all infected too. I can't think of the name of it. I'm not gonna be able to think of the name. Forget it. I'm not gonna go there. I know it's up there. I know it's I know I'm probably looking right at it. I know it's in that section right there. It has to do with them going camping. Is it not cabin in the woods? Cabin fever. That's what it is. That's it. We're done. It's cabin fever. Yes. They get an infection or whatever. Girl gets an infection. The guy gets an infection. Has to do with somebody dead in the water. Listen, Eli Roth is awesome. And then he plays the guy in Inglourious Bastards there, the one that bashes the guy's head in there, whatever. He's just a treat. But this is actually, if you don't know what Eli Roth's History of Horror is, this is the season 3 one. These are documentaries. And what he does is he he takes a genre of horror. So let me tell you what's in here. I'm gonna read the back of this thing because I'm excited to find out what the genre of horrors are, because one of them was like ghosts, and one of them was like poltergeists and ghosts, and slasher films, and listen, these are good. And plus, what he does is he gets like the actors from the movies themselves to talk about the things that they did in the movies, or he gets like big stars to talk about different parts of horror and what they did, or he'll get like Tom Savini or whatever to do explain about how he did the practical effects on like Friday the 13th. Listen, it's really, they're really well done documentaries. Okay, I listen, I love me some documentaries. Sean Clark does some great location documentaries. I just recently found this other guy, no disrespect, I can't think of what the name of the guy was, that does, I'm going to put his thing over here. He does locations. But Sean Clark is a lot more horror locations. He has done a few non-horror locations. This other guy is strictly like, well, not strictly, but a lot of like 80s, my favorite 80s movies locations, or like classic movies, like you like Can't Buy Me Love, or Fast Times at Ridgemont High, stuff like that. I'm just using those for instance. I'm not 100%. I know he did a Can't Buy Me Love. I watched it. He did Some Kind of Wonderful because I watched it. I binge watched him one night. He does a great job. So I'm gonna put his thing over here because he deserves his props. But I cannot. My head right now. I got Sean Clark on my head. Sorry. Who am I looking at? Did nobody look at over that? Sorry. Okay. Sorry that I'm in my head. My mind's not working right. But I love me some documentaries, especially on something that I have a passion for, and I have a passion for horror movies. I have a passion for movies in general. So documentaries and filming locations, I'm probably never going to see these filming locations, but when I see these guys do the filming locations, and they're like standing exactly where you know that actor stood, I can almost feel what they're feeling. I mean, as a movie fan, can you imagine what it would feel like to be standing like where like filmed like Halloween? If you were standing next to those shrubs where Michael Myers was looking around the corner, you know what I mean? Or Can't Buy Me Love, the school that he went to, or where she ripped the sleeves off for the first time, and she first, my name's not Donald, it's Ronald. Listen, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. If I could ever see those places. Now I am a homebody. I don't go out. I'm afraid. I've never been on a plane before. I'm never gonna see these places. This is the only way I can see them is on YouTube. So I'm thankful for Sean Clark's. You can do it. Okay, so it says award-winning director, writer, producer, and actor Eli Roth hosts some of the incredible talent behind the horror films that have so seared is the word, have seared themselves into popular culture. Season 3 covers themes including sequels. I'm excited about that one, believe it or not, because some sequels are actually better than the originals. I don't care what anybody says. Just let me throw out one movie. Ready? Terminator 2. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. Infections, psychics, apocalyptic horror, holiday horror. Looking forward to that one. A mad scientist, and features interviews with Kate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Gina Davis, Quentin Tarantino, Edgar Wright, Rob Zombie, and many more. Special features horror actresses, the apocalypse, and pandemic films. I don't know what those are, but you even get some special features with this stuff. These documentaries are awesome. If you are a horror fan, the only problem, I'm gonna tell you the biggest problem I have with these documentaries. Here's the biggest problem. You ready? You ready? And this is a problem, but not a problem, but a problem for my wife, because I ain't working right now and I ain't making no money, but this is a problem, okay? When I watch these things, he introduces me sometimes to movies I don't own. Okay, he introduces me to movies I'm like, wow, that looks really good. Why don't I own that? I'm gonna use it for instance, Crawl Space. One of the documentaries he did, he talked about Crawl Space. Crawl Space is a Scream Factory release. It wasn't originally Scream Factory release, but on Blu-ray it's Scream Factory. So it was already out for a little while. I had to do a little hunting, but I ended up buying Crawl Space because he introduced Crawl Space to me, and I was like, I gotta see Crawl Space. And Crawl Space was really good. It was a really good movie. I enjoyed it from top to bottom. The other one was a rat movie starring I'm not going to get the name of this one, but it's a rat movie starring Peter Weller. Yeah, RoboCop. And he is in a house, sends his wife and kid on vacation, and he's seeing a rat like this one smart rat like Ben, and he's like spending all his time like buying rat traps, and he's destroying his house trying to kill this rat. But the question I had in my head from beginning to end was, does this rat really exist, or is this guy just slowly going crazy? It's one of them psychological thriller rat movies or whatever. But he introduced that to me too, and I had to run out and buy that too. I'm like, what? Peter RoboCop chasing rats? Okay. So that's the only problem with this. Is as I'm watching it, I'm like, I literally have my tablet in front of me, and I'm like pausing the TV, and I'm like, let me find Crawl Space. Pausing the TV, let me find that rat movie. Pausing the TV, let me find whatever it might be. Because he does such a great job explaining them, and he doesn't pull no punches. What's cool is him and his guests don't pull no punches. If the sequels or whatever it is or movies are not that great, he ain't gonna talk about them. If the movies are not that great, and he's gonna explain why they weren't. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't really bash anything as much as he just explains what this was about and what that was about. I was watching a documentary the other day. It was about the movie Chud. I got Chud 1, but they said Chud 2 was a mess, and I've been wanting to buy Chud 2 for the longest time by Vestron Video. The price has gone up through the roof because I guess they made so many limited of them, and people want to buy them to complete their Chud collection. CHUD. C period, H period, U period, D period. Stands for something, something, something. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But I did not buy Chud 2, and I'm kind of thankful I didn't, because everybody keeps saying that it absolutely sucked. So I was like, okay. But these documentaries, they teach you stuff, okay? You learn things. I mean, the interviews with the people that were in the movies, and the interviews with the people that did the special effects, and just it's a round table. Number one, it's cool. It's actually got Eli Roth usually sitting there, and he'll be sitting with like Rob Zombie, or it'll be like 3 people: Eli Roth, Rob Zombie, Quentin Tarantino, whatever, whoever it might be, and they're sitting around this round table and they're talking about each movie. So I just think it's cool. It's just absolutely cool, and I was so excited that season 3 was coming out, because I've already watched season 1 and 2 numerous times. These documentaries are that good. I mean, some people you watch a documentary once, you're like, okay, I've seen it, it's all done, good enough. Not these. These you're gonna watch like a horror movie. You're gonna get an urge to watch one of these documentaries on a Saturday night. And the other thing about this is, once you watch one, you're gonna binge watch the crap out of these things. I will not, when I put this in my Blu-ray player, which I will probably after I'm done recording this, and I will not stop watching these documentaries till I watch every single one. They are that good. I will binge watch these different things from beginning. That's why it's probably better that I wait for the Blu-rays to come out instead of streaming them. I tried to watch this thing last night. And the only way I could do is stream it, because it was a History Channel thing, and it was Ozzy Osbourne and Jack Osbourne, and they're going cross country, and because they're history buffs, and they're going to all these different history things. My Hulu kept buffering that stupid line. In my head I counted, I'm like, if this does it 3 more times, I'm just gonna shut it off. But I was so intrigued. It was aggravating me so bad. I'm like, I want to watch this so bad. I was so intrigued. But it kept buffering and pausing and buffering, and then I got an error, and then I got a sorry, if this continues, please contact whatever, and then I restarted it and started watching it again, and then it buffered again. It was a nightmare. Okay, it was scarier than any horror movie you ever seen. I cannot stand streaming. I can't. Until they figure out how to get rid of these glitches. I upgraded to the fastest Wi-Fi that I could possibly get. I got the fiber optics, okay? I don't know what the fiber optics are, but they got the fiber optics going on now. I'm paying $60 extra for this high-speed internet. It ain't working, okay? It works fine with Netflix. It works fine with YouTube. But when I go and put on Hulu, for some reason, it ain't working, okay? It just ain't working. I tried taking it out and re-putting it back in the system. It ain't working. I tried refreshing it. I tried updating it. I tried everything. We got a new tower. It ain't working. Okay. It just streaming. Just, to me, it sucks, okay? And don't even get me started with Disney and the fact that they will not release physical media anymore, okay? Disney wants to keep everything on the streaming thing, so you can pay your $1.99 a month. They made it real cheap for you, Disney Plus, okay? So you can watch all your Disney stuff. You know what just aggravated me? Is they just paid $20 million to Elton John to get his very last concert so they could air it on Disney Plus. So know what that means to me? Know what I get from that is all the collection I have of Elton John stuff. I have tons of Elton John. I got every CD, every box set, every video, every Blu-ray, every DVD. I got everything that man has ever released. But now Disney holds the rights to his last farewell concert ever. And are they going to release it on Blu-ray or DVD? Probably not. And if they do, it probably won't be years down the road. Wonder why? Because they're going to want you to pay for the service so you can stream from their Disney thing. So they just bought Elton John for $20 million. And now the fans that are collecting the physical media, I got, you can't see up at the top over here, but there's a wall of Elton John stuff over there. I got bins of Elton John stuff over there. I got videos of Elton John stuff over there. But I will probably never get that last farewell concert because Disney was nice enough to buy it, and they want you to stream their service. They don't want physical media no more. I am part of the Disney Movie Club just so I can get every once in a while they'll have like a special, okay? Thankfully, they did release on Blu-ray and DVD the Beatles documentary. I was able to buy that, but it's they pick and choose, okay? I will never own The Mandalorian. I was a big Star Wars fan until Disney took over. I was a big Star Wars fan. Episodes 1 through, 9? Is that where we're at there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was fine. They all came out on physical media. Everything was good. I was happy. You, if you're watching this channel, you're a physical media guy. That's why you're here. You're watching this because you like Blu-rays, DVDs, 4Ks, toys, stuff like that. That's why you're here. So you're understanding my pain. But when The Mandalorian came out, they didn't release it on Blu-ray. Okay, now we got Obi-Wan, we got Mandalorian, we got the Rogue One special one that's supposed to be coming out. I love these movies. I love Star Wars. I loved Star Wars. Disney, you ruined it for me. You ruined the franchise for me because I don't want to stream it. I don't want that buffering thing. I want to be able to enjoy it. I want to be able to pick up a disc and put it in. I want to be able to put it in my collection. I want to enjoy these things. But no, you're not going to do that for me, are you? So no, it's the funny thing is I'm watching YouTubers buying bootlegs. YouTubers are buying bootlegs at $10 or $15 a piece for like The Mandalorian season 1 and 2, or they got Willow coming out. Before you know it, I'll be watching the bootleggers buying selling copies of Willow. You'll see the bootleggers selling copies of Elton John. I don't want to buy bootleg stuff. I don't want to buy illegal copies of things to fulfill my collection because I'm not going to get that quality that I know I'm going to get from the major companies. Disney needs to smarten up and give the people what they want. Now, we'll stream your service. I got Disney Plus. I'm paying for Disney Plus. But I want I want choices. I want choices, okay? We got free will to make choices, okay? And Disney's taking away my choices. They took away my Star Wars. They stole my childhood. Disney literally stole my childhood, okay? Because I do not find any pleasure in trying to watch wow, I'm stuttering. I'm the problem over here. A lightsaber battle. And all of a sudden, they go, vroom, and then freeze for like 10 minutes. I don't get to see the rest of that battle. I was literally watching Cobra Kai on Netflix, and the girl went in for a kick and froze for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then it just shut down on me. I'm like, I don't want to live my life like this. Okay, I go to the movie theater. You go to a movie theater and you put down your $20 or whatever it is to go watch a movie, and the film breaks or whatever. I don't know, nowadays it's probably all digital. There's no film anymore. But I remember going to a movie theater back in the day when you used to use film, when you used to use reels, and the reel would break or melt or the way they gave you your money back. I want my money back. I wanted to see that kick go through. The other day I was watching Terminator 2. I was lazy. I didn't want to put the disc in. Okay, I put Terminator 2 on one of the channels, and it started freezing up on me or whatever. This streaming stuff kind of sucks. Okay, I'm sorry, it does. I'm sorry. If you're a physical media collector, it's not fulfilling. It's not fulfilling. I want to hold my stuff. I want to touch my stuff. I want to have something that to keep forever. This is like a keepsake. So you listen to me, Disney, okay? So this is how I think of this. If I was to buy my ticket to go to Disney World, okay? You have all these gift shops. Okay, you got all these beautiful gift shops. People spending thousands and thousands and probably millions of dollars, millions and millions of dollars on your gift shop stuff, on your little trinkets of Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and everything like that. What if all of a sudden one day everybody just took that all away from you, and all you had was just the park? You had no choice, and you made all your money off of just people just bought the ticket to go inside. And you couldn't have no restaurants in there anymore. You couldn't have no gift shops in there anymore. All you could have is just the rides. So people pay to get into the park, and they just get to go on the rides for free all day. Well, not for free. You pay for your ticket, you get your wristband or whatever it is, and you go on all the rides all day. But you usually make your money from The gift shops. You make your big money from the gift shops. Okay? You're not giving me any choices. You're not giving me any choices. I got your Disney Plus. Give me I not only do I got your Disney Plus, I'm part of your Disney movie club. Give me a copy of The Mandalorian. I want to. Everybody says it's great. I have not watched one episode yet. I have not watched one episode yet, and it's because you're selfish. It's because you're selfish. Because you're already on like season 4 or whatever. 3, 4. People tell me about it. But why won't you release season 1 on Blu-ray? Why won't you? I'm buying my Cobra Kai's on DVD because that's the only way I can get them on. Netflix was nice enough to release Cobra Kai, but only on DVD. So I'm buying my Cobra Kai's individually on DVD. I got people I know that are like, we already just finished watching season 5, and I'm like, I'm just starting season 4 because season 4 just came out on DVD. Or why don't you stream it? Because streaming sucks. Because it freezes up. Because it glitches. It has problems. And listen, once again, it's not my TV's fault. It's not my tower. It's not my I'm not running a proper speed. It's not. There's something wrong. And I know I can't be the only one. I know I cannot be the only one. Things go wrong. Power lines go down. Things happen. Power lines don't go down on my well, not power lines, but Wi-Fi or whatever it is. Don't go down when I'm watching a video. They don't. I can watch my video. Listen. There's been times when the Wi-Fi has been shut off in this house, and I am still able to watch my TV on a Blu-ray or DVD. There's something to it. There's a problem. There's a problem. The problem is that you want me to pay for your service. You want me to pay for your Disney Plus. I'm paying for your Disney Plus, okay? It's the same thing with Amazon Prime. You don't want to ship out my stuff because I don't want to pay for your Amazon Prime. But I'm still buying your stuff. I'm still a consumer. Treat your consumers. Whatever happened to the customer is always right. Has that gone all out the window? All gone out the window. Why don't? It's all about this. It's all about the money. It's all about how much money you can get from us. Because if you can get everybody to be streaming stuff on Disney Plus, now obviously you must be making more than $20 million. If you could pay Elton John $20 million for one concert, you must be making There's an awful lot of people with Disney Plus in the house right now. There's an awful lot of people. Okay, an awful lot of people go to Disney World. Okay, I've never been personally to Disney World, but I have family members that have been to Disney World, and everything's expensive. Everything is expensive there. Okay, it costs a lot of money to eat there. It costs a lot of money to bring home your little trinkets and your souvenirs and everything like that. You be making enough money to put a DVD or a Blu-ray together of The Mandalorian or Obi-Wan or whatever it is, or any of these Marvel ones. If you're a Marvel fan, you're pretty screwed too. Okay, I'm a Marvel fan too, but I think the She-Hulk thing looks pretty good. A lot of guys are like, that's a little crazy, you know, the She. But even under what WandaVision or whatever, I heard that was great. Never watched one episode. Not one episode. Wanna know why? Not available in physical media, and I will not support the streaming companies. I will not do it. I will support physical media till the day I drop dead. Okay, wanna know why? Because I can trust physical media. I trust it. Okay, as long as I take care of my physical media, I keep it clean, I put it in myself, I don't bang it around, I don't get dust on it, I don't get fingerprints on it, I take care of my stuff, it will always work properly for me. I've never had any issues. If something works, I trust it. If something works for me, I go with it. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. That's a saying that's been going on forever. Disney, you stole my child. Behind me. If you look behind me over here, that's all right over there. That's all Star Wars. That's all Star Wars physical media, and that's not even counting box sets. Since I got box sets over there, but that's like the original 1 through 9 in different forms: 4K, Blu-ray, DVD. That's what I got over there. That's what's going on over there. I will buy The Mandalorian, but I will not buy. I will not support a bootlegger. I will not support a bootlegger. That is not right. It's not. People should not have to resort to bootlegging in order to watch what they want to watch. You know, literally what they do, what a bootlegger usually does is they'll usually download it off the computer, and then they'll put it on the disc, and then they'll print out some cover art that might be mediocre or halfway decent or whatever. But the disc is not an official disc, not a silver disc. It's usually black. It's usually a not up to par disc, not quality wise, and there'll be no special features. Okay, we want our special features. That's when Blu-rays and DVDs came out and everything. That was the exciting part of it. The commentaries, the special features, the behind the scenes stuff, the fact that you could put 2 movies on one disc. that was the exciting part of it. Somebody lost something? Have we lost something along? Have we gotten that lazy? We can't get our butts out of the seat and drop a disc in the player and hit play and just sit back and relax and watch the show with no issue whatsoever. No, it's easier for you to pick up your remote control, press play, and then literally watch 10 minutes and then it pauses. Watch 15 minutes, then it pauses. Watch 20 minutes and then it stops. Watch 30 minutes, then you have to restart it to watch it again. I'm telling you, this Ozzy Osbourne thing I was watching, I was laughing, I was enjoying it, I was loving it. I never seen it before. Ozzy and Jack traveling, going to all these historic places. I was loving it. But I'll tell you, man, I was in my head battling. I was battling. I'm like, I'm just gonna shut this off. I'm gonna shut this off and give up because this is a battle I'm not gonna win. I can't win this. I restarted it. I refreshed it. I went into my settings to see if my thing had to be upgraded or updated. It did not. Everything was up to date. I unplugged it and I waited 10 minutes. That's like some kind of trick that people do. I unplugged it and waited 10 minutes and plugged it back in, and I still had the problem. I finally just gave up. I said the hell with it. I'm never gonna get to watch Ozzy and Jack go see. I think I was watching them going to see Area 51 or whatever it was. I was so excited. I'm like, oh, they're gonna see aliens and stuff like that. And Ozzy's great, and the bond between Ozzy and Jack. This is such a great series that I missed because it was on the History Channel, and I don't own the History Channel because I don't have cable. I don't stream things. Okay, I got the stuff that I stream through my Wi-Fi, which is the Hulu, Netflix, and Disney Plus, and Pluto, and Tubi. That's what I got. That's what I got to work with. And then we actually have a antenna so I can watch the Macy's Day Parade. That's it. That's the only reason why we bought the antenna. I bought an antenna so we could watch Channel 6 and Channel 12 or whatever it is on Thanksgiving Day to watch the Macy's Day Parade and that dang dog show there, the Wester Kennel dog show, whatever, that comes on after the parade. That is the only reason why we bought an antenna. I have no need for cable besides the fact that for my whole life I've watched the Macy's Day Parade, and you ain't gonna take that away from me. So the $25 or $30 I spent on the antenna seemed like a good investment to me. Wow, I've been ranting way too long. This video went on way too long. I apologize. Listen, my friends, do me a favor. Do me a favor, please. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And I will be ranting and raving and losing my mind to you absolutely again. Yeah, because that's what I do. That's what I do. But please do me a favor. Please subscribe. And I will see you later.